Hi guys, we are live. Okay, let me just. Oops, I've just been told Twitter can't do it, so just give me a sec. Awesome. So we are live in a few platforms today. It's been a while since we've been able to do this. Awesome. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome. So happy again to be here in a live stream for one, two, three, four, five different platforms. And this is what, modern technology is able to make us do nowadays. It's no longer the single platform at a time, no longer necessary to be on your phone every time. Doing this on my desktop. So again, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're joining us from. I am coming to you from Singapore today. So this is later than I usually go live, and I'm happy to be here. So today we're going to talk about something that is in every part of our life, whether you realize it or not. It's sales. I know everyone. I mean, a lot of people are afraid of the word sales, but hear me out. Don't squirm. We're going to dive into how, you're already actually doing it. You're selling every single day without even thinking about it. Okay, let me start with a little story. So, picture this, it's a Friday night, and my husband walks into the room, sees me sitting at my computer typing away. He comes over and says, "Are you finishing soon?" And I say, "Yep." But here's the thing, he knows me too well. So he knows that when I just say yep and I continue on typing, that I'm really still glued to my screen, and my brain's still working, my brain still focused on what I'm doing. And that usually means I've got at least a few more things on my list to do, and it's going to be a few more hours perhaps. So you know how it is. But when I get focused on something, it's very hard to get me out of it. So, but here's where his sales skills kicks in. So Adam is not a salesperson at all if you know him. He is a very kind-hearted person. He's always been in government, and he's always been in the office, okay? Not a politician, not selling anything, just in the office. So what does he do? He scoops me some chocolate ice cream. It's got to be chocolate. That's all I'm going to be able to, look at. If I'm so busy, I'm not going to look at anything else. And then he casually invites me to watch my favorite chick flick. So that's it. Simple, right? He doesn't even try to force me out of the computer. He doesn't nag me. There are no arguments. He just offers up a cozy evening with ice cream, with my chick flick, and sitting on our recliners with our feet up. And that always gets me. It always works. I just, when you've been working so long, it's just so nice to just stop for a while and snuggle. And then even if you think, oh yeah, I'll just stop for a while for my little ice cream, as soon as you sit down on that recliner, that's it. You forget about what you're needing to do, and voila, he sold me. So that's sales in action right there. So how many of you here watching today, watching me live, have had used this strategy on their spouses, or if their spouses have used it on them? I'm sure there's a few of you out there. So again, he didn't push me, he didn't force me. He just knew how to make the offer irresistible. So whether you're negotiating with your spouse, your kids, or even for your business, for your product, you know, doing sales is something that we practice every day. And doing sales can be as simple as making an offer irresistible and enticing without deception. Right? I think that's a really important word there. Without forcing. As parents, we use sales all the time. If you're a parent, how many times have we actually had to talk our kids to going to bed early, or negotiating with them about eating their food? Because every parent I know have gone through this. Your kids want to stay up late, for example, another 5 minutes, and what do? You start selling and negotiating. Negotiation happens on both ends. You might say, okay, if you go to bed now, you'll wake up early and we'll have time to kick the ball before breakfast or before school. But the kids are smart. They'd say, I can still wake up early even if I sleep late. And this is where we hit them with the next part. Well, I can. If I don't go to sleep, if I don't have a good night's sleep, well, we won't be able to play your game in the morning. And if you're feeling extra creative, like I usually do, you sweeten the deal. Because when you sweeten the deal, then they can't say no. So you add something like, plus if I'm well rested, I'll have the energy to make your favorite food, your favorite banana smoothie, for example. Because that was one of those things that Dean loved. Dean was raised when I was really into healthy eating. So banana cake was his cake for his party. It wasn't like the normal cakes that parents prepare for their kids. So banana smoothie was enticing for him. So, see, when you're just ordering your kids around, when you're arguing with them, you never get the same results. But when you use sales at its best, with the offer, with an irresistible offer, with something to sweeten the deal, you usually get to close the sale. And we're just talking about it happening at home. So, see, sales happens everywhere. And the same principles apply in business. You've got to be able to communicate the value of what you're offering in a way that makes people want to say yes, just like my husband would entice me with the ice cream, and just how I convince my kids to go to bed with that irresistible offer. So, whether it's convincing someone to try your product or helping them see how you can solve their problem, it's all sales. In fact, in business, it's even more crucial because sales is the lifeblood. No sales, no business. It's that simple. You know, you've got to have those conversations, make those connections, offer as many people your product or your service. When you do that, sales doesn't feel like it's a scary thing. It becomes natural. Again, without sales, no money comes in, no income for the business, your business fails. Okay. So just look at the sales process as what you do daily, at work, at home, with your kids, with your husband, with your boss, with your friends, with friends when you're wanting to grab them and have them join a movie with you. That's sales. I remember when I was living in Korea, I was talking to a friend of mine, and she rang me and she goes, Michelle, I'm going to go to Baraka. Do you want to join me? And I go, oh, okay. Not sure. I'm going to have to ask my husband, how long are you looking at staying? He goes, 5 days. It's going to be 5 glorious, sunny days, and we'll have fun. And, we'll finally be able to see each other after the long time. And all that was to entice me instead of just saying, hey, come with me to Boracay. That's it. Right. So she puts in everything that we're going to be doing, and I get excited, and my imagination starts working with all the other stuff that I want to do as well. And again, that's sales, right? So let's break it down even more. Sales at its core is about sharing value. It's about showing someone why choosing your product, your service, or your idea is going to benefit them. Like my husband selling me on ice cream and a movie. It wasn't about tricking me, it's about offering something he knew I'd enjoy. If you've ever recommended a great restaurant or a fantastic book to a friend or a phone, you've been in sales mode. And I bet you didn't even realize it. You were sharing something you believed in, something you knew would bring value to your friend, and that's sales. But there are still people who are afraid of selling. Many of us think sales means being pushy or dishonest, but in those instances, you're not being pushy, you're not being dishonest, you're genuinely excited to share this information to your friend, to your husband, to your children, right? We've all had those experiences with pushy salespeople, and I think that's where the bad connotation of being a salesperson. You're being salesy. That's where all those things come from. And it's left a bad taste in our mouths. But that's not what true sales is. True sales isn't about forcing someone into something, but it's about you showing them how what you're offering is going to improve their life, solve their problems, or make their day even better or easier. When you approach sales from a place of caring and authenticity, and we hear the word authenticity all the time, it's no longer about manipulation, it's about connection. Authenticity means you're being true, you're being honest, you're being You don't have any hidden agendas. Okay, so let's get this straight. Sales is not deception. I'll admit there's deception in the world if people choose to go that route. You can be deceptive in sales, but real ethical sales, and that's the key there, real ethical sales is about helping. Just like when my husband helps me unwind with ice cream and a movie, you're offering something you believe will make a difference for someone. When you genuinely care about the person in front of you, whether it's your spouse, your customer, your teammate, your salespeople, your office workers, your friend, your children, sales is simply communicating why they should choose what you're offering. It's about trust, not tricks. So now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and share an example of when you've used sales skills at home without even realizing it. Maybe you've convinced your kids to clean the room, or go to or you've gone to your partner to order takeout, or go to your favorite restaurant. I'd love to hear your stories, and I'd love to especially hear when you've convinced them to do a certain thing, not realizing that you were actually using your sales skills. To wrap this up, sales is something you do every day, whether it's in your personal life or your business. It's not about being pushy, and it's certainly not about deception. It's about showing people the value in what you're offering and helping them make the best decision for themselves. So the next time you think I'm not good at sales, I'm not a good salesperson, remember that you are doing it every single day. If you ever think, oh, I can't do this business, I can't sell, I've never been able to sell, think again. Think of the situations when you've used sales and when you've actually convinced people to listen to your ideas, to take on your projects, to do or watch the movie that you want to watch. So you've got this. And if you want more tips on how to make selling in your business feel natural and easy, make sure you follow me for more insights. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you found that interesting and even fun. Don't forget to drop your examples in the comments. And please do follow me on my Instagram, my Facebook, my LinkedIn, my YouTube, wherever you're watching us from. Okay? I'd like to be able to share more of these ideas to you and others. I'd like to be able to empower more people to embrace their dreams, their hopes, and the businesses that will get them to where they want to go, and to learn that, you know what, you've got it in you to actually make things happen. So you've got sales in you too. So don't forget to drop your examples in the comments, and I'll see you next time, hopefully with some ice cream and a movie of my own. Have a great day, everyone, and thanks for watching. Bye.